to the Dadcast. No real big news this week. I think it's because San Diego Comic-Con's ramping up. Not a lot of big, for a change, controversies to talk about in the world of gaming or movies or anything like that. So it's one of those things. It's like I was struggling for a topic for this week's, but so this week's gonna be a light one. It's gonna be kind of like a weekly recap of just kind of all the stuff that's been going on this week. I mean, nothing big, but just some cool things to talk about. But first, before I get into that, we actually have a sponsor for the podcast this week. It comes from GutsyLittleMama.com. It's a site where you can get all kinds of bookish, Bookstagram stickers, jewelry, and apparel. They're sponsoring this week, so go check them out. Link to the website will be in the description. I do know that coming soon they are having a drop for ACOTAR, which is a Sarah J. Maas book. So they're having a big drop for jewelry over there. So if you want to go check that out, it's GutsyLittleMama.com. Again, link in the description. And thank you, Gutsy Little Mama, for the sponsorship this week on the podcast. So for this week of ending in July 26th, when we're recording this, San Diego Comic-Con is in full effect. So far, no big major announcements coming from the movie studios or anything like that. That will probably come over the weekend. But we've had some cool toy announcements. So you know me, I like my wrestling figs and things like that. CM Punk was on hand. He's getting a brand new Ultimate from the line from when he won the WWE title for the first time at SummerSlam 2011. I'm sorry, Money in the Bank 2011 against Jonathan Cena. You can't see him. And it's nice because it has the blowing the kiss hand and puckered lips that he did to He Shall Who Not Be Named. But as CM Punk whispered, it's Vince McMahon that he was blowing the kiss at. Which, with my AEW, I can't remember what they're called, but my AEW Ultimate CM Punk kind of had that pose also. So I already took a picture of that, even though I've sold all my Vince McMahon figures just because that man's a monster and I don't want him in my collection anymore. So got rid of Vince McMahon stuff. But yeah, CM Punk is back in full effect in the WWE Mattel universe with that figure coming up. Plus some other cool figs that you'll probably see repostings on my Instagram, NintenDad64. Link to that will be in the description below too. But a lot of cool toy news coming out of there. Go follow guys like Toy Shiz, Briturnia, Toy Bro. They're at, also Robo Don't Know. They're at San Diego Comic-Con, so they are posting pictures daily or hourly, probably even minutely, on Twitter and Instagram. So check them out if you want live updates. I'm going to do my best this weekend to repost a lot of stuff that is seen at the convention for you toy collectors out there. So yeah, speaking of toy collecting, Walmart Collecticon is in full effect. Today is day 2 of it. They've had a bunch of WWE figures, Marvel figures. Street Sharks is back. Would have been really cool if, I think Mattel's doing Street Sharks, had they gotten Vin Diesel to do a quick little promo commercial for those. That would have been awesome, since those fans of Street Shark know that he was in the original commercials for those, which are just hilarious. You can find them in YouTube. But yeah, check those commercials out. They're freaking hilarious. But yeah, Street Sharks, WWE figs, Marvel figs. Todd McFarlane's got an autograph-style Spider-Man statue from his artwork back in the 90s days of Marvel. Really cool over there. So just Walmart.com. Just look for the Collecticon link. I'll try to have that link below in the description as well. Don't forget Amazon's in on the collectibles as well. They've got a Papa Shango Ultimate Warrior 2-pack on sale right now. I think it's $74.99. And also they had, oh man, I'm blanking. I should have wrote it down in my notes. They had another exclusive fig go up. It could have been an Ultimate. Oh man, I'm dying right here. But I'll have the link for both those figures up in the description. And I'm an Amazon affiliate, so if you want to buy those, if you could click on my link, that'd be great. Kicks a few cents my way. The Walmart and stuff like that, not affiliated with them at all. So I get nothing, but I want to post that link for you guys so you guys can go ahead and get those figs that you need. Last thing on the action figure front for this short weekly recap podcast. Mattel San Diego Comic-Con items are up. Some of the highlights, the one I definitely got was the WrestleMania 12 Shawn Michaels Ultimate figure. Comes with the little zip line that he came down in at WrestleMania 12. I definitely had to get that for my collection. I have that figure in Elite form, but I needed an Ultimate. I'm probably going to string it up over my WrestleMania ring display, which means eventually it's going to fall and take out a bunch of figures with it. So that'll probably be a constant rebuild on my part for the fig collection. But I feel it's going to look super cool with him on the zip line above the ring and everything like that. So I'm excited for that figure. It doesn't ship till November though, which I was like, oh, it's a San Diego Comic-Con thing. People at the convention are going to be able to get it day and date. So I was like, oh, I'll probably ship out by the end of the month. Nope, it says by November. So that's going to be a wait for me. I hate pre-ordering figures that are a long wait because you get so excited when you order it. And then for me, it happens sometimes like I'll get the figure like months or a year later. And I was like, oh, I'm not that excited anymore. And instantly goes up on eBay or Mercari just because, you know, you're excited when it gets announced. But when you finally get it, you're like, I just don't know. But that one, I was excited when they announced it. I was excited when I bought it. I'll be excited when it gets here because Shawn Michaels is my favorite. Another figure up there, and it might be sold out as soon as this goes live, but the Masters of the Universe Origins Too Bad San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. That one was close to selling out when I started recording, so it might be gone by the time this goes up, and if it does, hopefully, if you wanted it, you got it by now. But for you Motu collectors out there, there's that. And one I'm thinking about, I don't know if I'm going to get it. I was excited when it got announced, but it's 3 3/4, which you can't see all my toys, but I don't collect 3 3/4 inch. But there's a Jurassic World Jimmy Buffett, where if you don't remember the scene, and he is sitting at a Margaritaville when all the pteranodons and everything, Dimectodons, the little flying rats, start attacking all the people. And you see him just in the background in like an orange Jimmy Buffett shirt, grabbing his 2 margaritas and running away, which is probably maybe the best movie cameo ever. Brad Pitt in Deadpool 2 is also a great movie cameo, but I love that cameo of him. So he comes with a margarita stand with Dimetrodons flying above him. That one I'm very tempted to get. I love Jimmy Buffett. He's one of the few celebrity deaths that actually, like, I was really sad when it happened, because I never got to see him live, which was disappointing. My mom and I were supposed to go to a concert, Jimmy Buffett concert together. COVID hit, so that concert got canceled, and I don't know if he ever came back in our area after that, before his untimely death. So I was very upset to see Jimmy go, and I just think that'd be a cool figure to get. But I'm thinking about that. If it doesn't sell out this weekend, I might get it. That one does ship immediately. I think that one ships by like August 2nd or something like that. So if you want that one, you'll get it a lot quicker than I'm going to get Shawn Michaels. But that's it for kind of like the figure news. The big entertainment news this week is Deadpool and Wolverine is in theaters this week. I plan on seeing it hopefully this weekend. Just work, family, everything that goes about with life. Just have not had the time to go to a movie this week. Really looking forward to that movie, though. In fact, I only watched the first trailer because I didn't want anything spoiled for me. A buddy of mine, after the last trailer, I was like, I can't believe it. I was like, nope, shut up. Didn't watch it. I don't want to know if there was any spoilers in that. I want to try to go into the movie as spoiler-free as possible. So I ignored all the trailers, teasers, and everything after the fact. Because I'm really looking forward to that. I want any kind of surprise cameos to actually be a surprise. One might have gotten spoiled for me, like looking at premiere pictures. I think there's a picture of Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Alan Cummings at the premiere. I mean, Alan Cummings just could have came to the premiere. But to me, I think Nightcrawler might be in it, which would have been a cool surprise if I didn't know anything going in. But, I mean, again, he might have just been at the premiere. You got to figure if that was a surprise cameo not in any of the trailers, there wouldn't be pictures of Alan Cummings at the premiere. But, I mean, we'll see. But if you have seen it, let me know what you thought about it. Don't spoil anything for anybody. Don't put any oh, I can't believe this X-Men or this Marvel hero was in the movie. Let's save the spoilers if you want to come back and comment. Let's save them till next Friday, because then that will give everybody a full week to see the movie, and I figure if you really want to see it and you don't want anything spoiled, you would have seen it in the first week. So, yeah, come back then. But really excited for that movie. Also, Twisters is in theaters. I hear that's a good, fun summer blockbuster popcorn eating film going. I enjoyed the first Twister with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. This new one with, I don't know the actress's name and the actor's name, even though, what's his name? It's escaping me. He's really great. I've been a fan of his since he was in Everybody Wants Some, which is a Richard Linklater film, which is spiritual success sequel to, wow, I'm just blanking, the movie that takes place summer 1990. Anyways, it's a baseball college movie. It's a great movie. Everybody Wants Some. Richard Linklater, go check that out. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun, especially if you like baseball. It's about the baseball team, but there's no actual baseball game in it, but it's just about this college team like meeting for the first time, coming together. It's a fun comedy, and if you attended college, you'll like have flashbacks, and if you're in college now, you're like, oh yeah, we still do this, even though this movie takes place in 1980. But yeah, so 2 good movies in theaters that are getting good reviews right now: Deadpool and Wolverine and Twisters. 2 movies I'm gonna go check out. I'm gonna I say the family, it's like Deadpool and Wolverine's not a family movie, but when I say the family, I mean my wife, me, and my 16-year-old son Sean. We're gonna go see Deadpool probably this weekend, maybe first part of next week. And then my mom's coming to visit next week, and she loves the original Twister. So her, my wife, and I, we're going to go see Twisters together. It's kind of a fun family outing. 2 good family films for this week and this weekend coming out. But like I said, this is kind of a quick recap because there wasn't anything big to talk about. I'm going to swing back to San Diego Comic-Con real quick. Just let me know in the comments or anything if there's any toys that got announced that you're excited about. I know there's a ton, like Super 7, Hasbro, Mattel. There's some G.I. Joes announced. There's a lot of... I almost forgot. Toy Shiz. He was the first one to report on it. But Mondo is doing 1/12 scale real Ghostbusters figures. They showed off Venkman and that pumpkin guy. I can't remember, the shaman or something like that from the Halloween Forever episode. They're in a 2-pack, and then Egon, I think Egon came with the Boogeyman. So those are 2-packs. God, I hope they're not expensive. I got to get those. Those are highly detailed. And for those of you who've seen on some of my past videos, Bowie loves my Real Ghostbusters collection, so he plays with those all the time. We got the Firehouse. We got 2 Ecto-1s. He has an Ecto-1. I have an Ecto-1. We have a set of each figure, 1 set that stays up here in the playroom, that even though they're for display, he takes down and plays with all the time. Then he's got his own set downstairs in his actual playroom. But yeah, those will, because they'll probably be pricey, they'll have to be kept in the detolfs behind me somehow, so he can't get to them, or displayed high up so he can't take them down, because if it's coming from Mondo, I'm going to guess, just ballpark guess, because I don't think any price were announced, minimum $60 for those 2-packs. That's going to be my guess. I mean, 2-packs of figures, Mondo does really detailed things. So I'd imagine if they sold them individually, they'd probably be $25 to $30 each. And as a 2-pack, it's probably going to be minimum $60. I was looking last night, could not find a price announcement. So that's just my guess. It might be even more. I'm hoping it's in the $60 range, because if it goes up a little any higher than that, I might be priced out of it, even though I really, really want those. And they're Mondo, so it's not like I can I'll wait for a clearance. It's Mondo. They'll probably sell out before they even go on sale, when Mondo does their twice-a-year sales. So when those drop, or drop for pre-order, I'm going to have to pre-order them. Luckily, they get 2 Ghostbusters, 2 major ghosts out of the way. So that way, we'll at least probably get a second series that will have Ray and Winston with 2 other ghosts. So then you can be like, okay, I got the core 4 Ghostbusters, because that's always my worry when toy series come out and they don't have all the, especially if it's a small number, the major characters come out right away. Because then you're like, oh, if this doesn't make it far enough into the series, I don't know if I'm going to get the figures I want. Kind of like Super 7 with the Simpsons. Instead of starting out with the 4 core Simpsons characters, they did Space Homer and Moe and Robot Itchy and Scratchy. Then, instead of getting a regular Bart, we got Bartman. And then that line died before we got the basic 4 Simpsons. So I think Mondo will at least go 2 series, so we'll at least get Ray and Winston along, with Peter and Egon, who are coming out. And then if we get like a series 3, we'll probably get, I would say, Lewis Tully and Jean. I'm sorry, Janine, not Jean. And I can't think of any like major like human characters after that, who are like reoccurring characters on the show. We'll probably get some cool ghosts, like definitely probably get the Marshmallow Man, maybe Terror Dogs, Boogeyman, and the Shaman. Those are like the 2 major ghosts everybody remembers. Maybe we'll get the ghost from Ghost R Us, the first pilot episode. Maybe we'll get the old lady and the creepy ass Tweety Bird that she had. The Skeleton Pirates would be cool. But yeah, as far as human characters go, I can't really think of anybody who was a reoccurring character. Oh, that'd be so great if we got like the OK Corral ghost, like Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. That'd be really cool. Now I'm just really imagining, really going off on the rails on some real Ghostbusters stuff. But yeah, as long as we get the main 4 Ghostbusters before the series dies, I'll be happy. If we get Janine and Lewis, that'll be even cooler. By the way, Slimer comes in the Peter Venkman 2-pack. He's not like massive like the old real Ghostbuster Slimers. He's like to scale to what he is in the show. So that would be pretty cool. But yeah, before I go on this short recap, I just want to plug a new series that Sean and I are doing. It's EA College Football 25 Hard Knocks. We took on Old Dominion for our dynasty, and we are going through and building that dynasty up. Sean's doing most of the playing. I'm just sitting here for commentary, coaching, calling out plays to him in coach mode. The first episode is up on the YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out, we'll be doing that. We'll be streaming it live on Twitch, so if you want to see it early and unedited, it will be on Twitch. You can just watch along, comment, and everything like that. Links for everything will be in the description. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this podcast. Like I said, it's a short podcast this week. I'll come up with a longer one for next week. I just wanted to get something out there onto the channel today before the weekend, just touch on kind of things. And after I see Deadpool and Twisters, I'll come back with like a quick review of them, whether I liked them, what I liked, what I didn't like, if you should go see it or anything like that. So if you haven't checked those out yet, you'll be able to check this out. And one thing I wanted to point out, because I'm blocking it, I spent some time yesterday setting up lights for the Nintendo collection. When I ordered the lights from Temu, I didn't think that, I had 2 shelves. I don't know why. I thought my Nintendo collection was all on one shelf. So that's why one's lit, one's not. So I'm going to get another strip, put it down there, be all lit up, but you'll never see it because I'm sitting right here. Maybe I'll have to sit away from the microphone so everyone can see. But I'll figure out something so that's more in the background you can see. And I also got new lights going up in my DTOFs. Let me see. Let me move the camera a little bit so you can see. Got those up. I haven't put them all up yet, which is why that one right there, that's just that's on camera, is dark. We got some more unboxings coming this way. I've got some cool surprises, some eBay surprises, some Suragaya surprises coming. So hopefully I'll have all that by next week, and I can do the unboxings for those. Those are going to be really cool. So that's coming up on the channel. Also, today I will be filming a new Wrestling 101. I know that series has slipped. I'm sorry. There's been so many new games that I've had to play and review that I couldn't get back to the old N64 for wrestling games. But that's coming back. I plan on shooting something either today or tomorrow, and it'll be up on the channel next week. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Which, by the way, for all you new subscribers, thank you. The subscriber tick, especially since I posted the college football review, has jumped. So I appreciate that. We're trying to build the channel here, just kind of fun video game, toy, wrestling, nerd stuff that just kind of a come together positive spot on the internet. So I thank all the new subscribers, and I thank you returning viewers. You guys are great. I appreciate it. We're trying to get up to that 500 mark so that we can at least monetize the channel and make a few bucks, because pretty much any money I make off this channel is going to go back into the channel, where I'll buy stuff for unboxing videos because people like that. And yeah, just do some cool stuff for the channel. Maybe hire an editor one day, because I am not the best at video editing. But yeah, so every dollar made in this channel will go back into the channel in some form or another, whether it's getting games on release date or paying extra for early copies so I can get early reviews in and things like that. So yeah, as soon as we get to that 500 and we start making a little bit of money on the channel, we're going to start putting that money back in. But speaking of making money, just want to plug our sponsor, GutsyLittleMama.com. Again, she's got the Akatar jewelry dropping this week. So link for that will be in the description. So we thank them again for their sponsorship. And yeah, go check out that website. Helps the channel out a bit. So again, thank you. Like, subscribe, share. That'd be great. But have a great weekend. Stay positive out there, and we'll see you next week.